January was intention. May is evidence. And whether we want to admit it or not, our life has already started telling the truth. Not our captions, not our notebooks, not what we said on January 1st, 2026. The truth is in the calendar. The truth is in the bank account. The truth is in your body. The truth is in the unfinished work. And this is not condemnation. This is correction, because the year is not over, but the evidence is already speaking. The dream list. In January, everybody had a list. The goals were clean. The vision was pretty. The motivation, it was high. We had words, we had declarations, we had screenshots, we had notebooks. And I am not against any of that. Writing it down is the beginning. But if nothing changed after you wrote it, then the paper became a witness, not a plan. January asked, "What do you want?" But May asks, "What did you build?" Your calendar is a confession. Your calendar is not neutral. Your calendar, again, is a confession. It shows what got your time. It shows what got your energy. It shows what got your best hours. And sometimes the calendar tells a different story than the mouth. You said the business mattered, but did it get scheduled? May is the mirror. And the mirror is not mean. The mirror just refuses to lie. 5 months of choices are now standing in front of all of us. Not to shame us, not to show us. Because sometimes the most loving thing God can give you is not another prophecy. It is evidence. Evidence of what keeps working, evidence of what keeps leaking, evidence of what keeps repeating. May is not here to embarrass you. May is here to help you see clearly. Money flows where you are aligned. Money tells the truth quickly. Your spending is not just spending. It is a map. It shows what your life is built around. And yes, I know the economy is interesting. However, it doesn't show, or it's not what you said you value, what you actually funded. If peace matters, where did your money go? If legacy matters, where did your money go? If business matters, where did your money go? Your bank account may not be judging you, but it is documenting you. And sometimes the breakthrough starts when you stop calling it a money problem and start calling it an alignment problem. Your body has been keeping records too. Energy levels, sleep, inflammation, cravings, the way you feel at 10 p.m. The body knows what the vision board does not say. It knows the stress you normalized. It knows the food you used to cope. It knows the sleep you traded for scrolling. It knows the discipline you postponed. Your body is not aligned with your aspirations. Your body is aligned with your habits. So if your body is tired, foggy, inflamed, and overwhelmed, that is not just personal. That is operational. Unfinished work is a data point. Unfinished work is not always laziness, all right? Sometimes it is data. That project you keep abandoning, that offer you keep almost launching, that room you kept half clean, that system you keep meaning to build, it is telling you something. Maybe the desire is real, but the structure is missing. Maybe the idea is good, but the timing is wrong. Maybe the goal is yours, but the method is not. Do not just shame the unfinished thing. You need to study it. Because the abandoned project may be holding the exact clue you need. The question is not, do I need to start over? The question is not, do I need to start over? That is usually the easy escape. Starting over lets us feel clean again. New notebook, new plan, yep. New name, okay. New date, sure. But the deeper question is, what am I still aligned with that keeps producing this same result? Because if the pattern stays the same, the new plan will eventually become old evidence. You do not need another clean beginning. If you are still loyal to the same hidden system and habits, that is where the real work is. Beneath every repeated result is something deeper, a belief, a habit, a fear, a comfort, a commitment you may not even realize you made. Some people are not committed to failure. They are committed to familiarity. Some people are not lacking vision. They are loyal to a vision of themselves that keeps them safe, small, and explainable. And until you find the pattern, you will keep blaming the calendar. But the calendar is not the cage. The pattern is. The second half starts now. Not in July, not after vacation, not when you get the perfect system. It ain't happening. But now. Because if you wait until July to tell the truth, you will spend June leaking energy. And by the time the second half arrives, you will already be tired. This is the window. This is the correction point. You do not need a new plan. You need the courage to stop bleeding time before the next season starts. The second half is not coming. The second half is being decided right now. Audit before you add. Before you add another goal, audit. Before you buy another course, audit. Before you create another board, audit. Read the evidence already in front of you. Your calendar, your account, your home, your habits, your energy, your half-finished work. Because adding more to a misaligned life does not create progress. It creates pressure. Do not add more weight to a structure you have not inspected. Audit before you add. That alone can save you months. Realignment, not restart. There is a difference. Restart says, let me pretend the first 5 months did not happen. Realignment says, let me learn from what they revealed. Restart is emotional. Realignment is mature. Restart wants a clean slate. Realignment wants a truthful one. And this is where grown stewardship begins. not with shame, not with drama, not with throwing the whole year away. Because there's no waiting to 2027. The time is now. But with one honest correction, one quiet adjustment, one obedient move, one honest question. Here is the question. Not a big one, not a dramatic one, just an honest one. What small, consistent shift made today, okay, begins to close, right, the distance between your January intention and your May reality? Let me ask you that again. What small, consistent shift made today, if made right now, begins to close the distance between your January intention and your May reality? Not what can you overhaul, not what can you announce, not what you can post. What can you shift today? One appointment, one decision, one payment, one walk, 1 hour, one cleanup, one honest conversation. Small does not mean weak. Small means choking right there. It means something that you can execute. Okay? Something you can execute. All right? And to execute is where the evidence start changing. Structure is not punishment. Structure is not the punishment. Discipline is not what you lost. It is what you need to rebuild quietly, without fanfare, without a big announcement, without proving anything to anybody. Start with this week. Okay? Not the whole year, this week. What needs a time block? What needs a boundary? What needs to be removed? What needs to be repeated? The version of you that gets free, okay, is not always louder. Sometimes he or she, you, is just more structured. That's it. That's it. The evidence is already there. Now, choose what you want the next 5 months, okay, to say about you. Because by October, your life will be speaking again. Your calendar will speak. Your money will speak. Your body will speak. Your business will speak. Your home will speak. So choose now, not with panic, not with authority. Okay. With authority. I'm sorry. January was intention. May is evidence. But the next 5 months, that can become testimony. And testimony is what happens when truth gets obeyed. So I leave you with that. I hope you understand that the last 5 months was nothing but data. It's time for you to execute. It's time for you to move. It's not time for you to shame. It's not time for you to sulk. It's not time for you to have pity. All right? The evidence is already there. Y'all take care.